students. So today we're going to be talking about two very important eukaryotic cells, the animal cell and the plant cell. Alright. First off, we talk about the nucleus, which makes it a eukaryotic cell. The nucleus protects the DNA. The DNA is very important to the cells because DNA tells the cells what to do and what not to do. It controls everything inside the cell. Right. First off, second, this is the cell membrane. It's like the outside of the cell, which it's like a barrier and it protects everything inside and outside. Like it controls like everything that'll go into it and out to it. Like if let's say there's a bacteria trying to get in, the cell membrane will stop it from getting in and out. But the plant cell is has a stronger outside because it has a cell wall.
More stiffer, and this one has to be more flexible.
This one's more flexible, this one's stiffer. Because if too much water, like let's say water is trying to get into the cell, this one would pop. Like this one would pop because you put water to a plant so it could grow and stuff. So it has the cell wall, so it won't like overflow with water. Alright. Nextly, we have ribosomes. Ribosomes are these little black dots around the whole cell, and they build proteins with amino acids. Talk about the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is like a liquid that's all around inside the cells, which carries like a lot of chemicals in it, like fats and water and all that stuff that cells need. Right? Alright. Mitochondria. Very important for your cells. Mitochondria, it makes energy for your cells, which and then makes like energy for your whole body. Because you're made out of cells. Like it uses oxygen to break down cells like fats and stuff like that. Like most often it's glucose. Right? Like the glucose, the bloodstream goes out, it comes in through the cell membrane, and it goes into the mitochondria. And the mitochondria breaks down the glucose, and it makes ATP, which is in other words, it's like energy for yourself. And then it also makes carbon dioxide, which is what you breathe out. It's like a sort of form of waste. Like it uses oxygen too. Right. And then the carbon dioxide goes out to the cell membrane, to the bloodstream, to your heart, and then to your lungs. And then that's when the gas exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide happens, and you breathe out carbon dioxide. Alright. The Golgi apparatus. First, let's talk about the rough ER, which is ER stands for endoplasmic reticulum. It stands right here. It's called rough because it has ribosomes on it. Right? Just that. It has those little ribosomes on it. Right? And then what the ribosomes do is it builds protein. Where's protein? Let's say this is protein, right? Comes out and it goes to the Golgi apparatus, which is behind it. And it goes to the Golgi apparatus, and the Golgi apparatus is to like let's say this one makes the protein, but it's not like as good. Like it needs to be modified or fixed. So it goes to the Golgi apparatus, and that's when like it's like modified into like it gives it more pieces or something, and it becomes like a certain protein. That, let's say it's like that. And then can't really see those. There. And then it either releases it out into the cell, and it's just like floating around there, because like it either makes like proteins or enzymes and stuff like that. And it's either floating around there, or if the cell needs to, it sends it out through the cell membrane and out to the bloodstream.
This one, it produces lipids and breaks down toxic substances.
This is a very important but dangerous part of the cell. It's called lysosome. It's like around there. A lysosome breaks down food and recycles unwanted things. Like let's say it needs this isn't here, right? So it needs to make one. So the lysosome goes over here. Let's say like it kills this one and uses all the chemicals and like parts to make a new one. And that's what it's for. It's very dangerous because it has like chemicals in it that could kill the cell. Then let's say the cell is infected by a virus or something, and it could take its own life. It just like bursts the lysosome open, and all that stuff inside it kills the cell. Alright. The nucleolus is inside the nucleus, and that's what makes ribosomes. It makes the ribosomes and it releases them to the cell or to the rough ER. Alright, the cytoskeleton. They're like little, they're not actually bones, but they're like more like fibers or something. That they're supposed to be longer than this, but it's just a model. Like they go through all of the cell because like all the cell parts aren't just standing in place; they're always moving. So they use these like little railroads. Like they go onto it and it moves it over here, and they stay right. Like they start moving all over the place.
As you may notice, these are more. They have lesser than these because the plant cell needs to be more stiffer. That's why it has more. This one needs to be more flexible, so it has less, and it can move around easier.
It has to be more stiffer, the plant cell, because or else like wind or like stuff could break that, like tip the plant over and like kill it. But that's why it's like stiff, so it could stay, like it could grow up against gravity. And this one is flexible. That's for like animals and humans, because we are able to move. Like without that, we would like be stiff and we can't move, do anything. Right. The flagellum is a long, like tail, like this one, that. All right. It's like so it can move. It's also found in sperm cells. Alright, now the cilia are small hair-like structures, like these little hairs on the outside. And that's what helps it for moving, like it goes like that, moves through the cells and everything else. Or like to obtain food, like it brings it into the cell membrane. Right. And the vacuole. Well, an animal cell has vacuole, but it's not as big or as exaggerated as the plant cell.
This one needs more water
because it stores water and liquids like enzymes or waste. Right? By the way, enzymes are like to break down food, to break down things, anything. All right, the chloroplast. That's this. Chloroplast is what it's like. It makes food for the cell. It makes it's called photosynthesis when it makes food. All right, and the reason why plant cells are green, like why most plants are like always green, is because what's it called? Chlorophyll. There you go. Chlorophyll.
It gives it its color.
Yeah, it gives it its color. And that's. There you go. So that's a animal cell, plant cell. That's pretty much our video. You know,
hope it helps you.
Hope it helps you like do your homework or whatever, study for tests, you know,
verbal tests.
Yeah.
I'll be signing out.
Where's the cytoplasm? No, that's the mitochondria. Speeding these things up a little bit.
So it's a liquid.
Yeah.
We can edit that out, don't we?
Alright.
It's the... No, it's a pause right here.